Hey guys, welcome to Discussing the Universe with Drake.
And Ty.
And today we have our special guest, Grant.
I have no factoids about myself. They're forcing me against my will.
Yeah, whatever. And
Yep.
today we will be talking about movies, the cinema,
got it.
the theater.
Cinema.
Like
Art.
movies in general, Grant.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can get to hype everybody up about Star Wars. But we'll also be talking about other movies.
Yes.
So not just
Okay,
Star
so
Wars.
the history of movies. In
Here
the
we go.
1920s, one of the first ones were the Lumiere brothers were like the first people that really started making movies, right? And they filmed like a train that was like coming in. It's one of like the first main movies ever made. And like when the train was coming out at the screen, like people thought it was a real train.
What's that? What's
And-
that
yeah.
movie score on Rotten Tomatoes?
Definitely 0%.
0%.
Lumiere brothers train on Rotten Tomatoes.
How many movies are 0% on Rotten Tomatoes?
Let me check.
A
right
lot,
now.
actually.
What is it freaking in Joe Rogan podcast where he's like, Jamie, can you?
Jamie, can you pull that up? All right, so I think everyone should say their favorite movie at the beginning, just so we have a picture of this. And if you don't have a favorite movie, make one up on the spot.
There's only two other people here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And we're all like connoisseurs of like the arts and stuff. So
Yes.
I hope we all have a favorite movie already selected. Anyway, mine is A Silent Voice because it's just
Love
really, really good. Animated movies obviously count, right?
Oh,
yes. What?
Yeah, okay, good.
What?
What do you
Good.
mean? Animated movies aren't
Listen,
art, obviously.
Animated
I've
movies
met
don't
some
count.
people. I've
Silent-
met some people.
People in quotation marks.
Yes,
Yeah.
subhumans. No, but
British people.
bruh, no, stop.
No one
I'm
who
friends
watches
with
this
British
podcast.
people.
No one who watches this podcast are British.
If you guys are British, comment below and say I'm British and I'm
Comment below comment in your British accent down below.
Speaking of commenting, make sure you check out the description for all of the social media stuff.
That's right.
Join the Discord.
Please join the Discord. We need more guest stars. We're running low on our supply.
We are running low. That's correct.
Okay, so I'll just say my favorite movie
All
is
right.
Empire Strikes Back.
Nice.
nice.
Very epic. Star Wars, epic. Okay, I wonder how many people out there actually don't, when they hear like Empire Strikes Back, are like, "What's that?" Like,
Not a lot.
I think younger people.
apparently, like
Nowadays.
one of my sister's like friends or something. Someone in the friend group mentioned like, "Oh, Luke, I am your father," and she was like, "What? Darth Vader is Luke's father? That's just what? I never knew that." I'm like,
What?
Are you kidding me?
What?
What?
Oh, no.
Who?
You
It's-
live with a
how old is
heretic.
that movie? No, not my sister. One of my sister's friends was.
Oh, they're friends with a heretic.
Why? I have the original Star Wars trilogy, the unedited version on VHS, and that's the only way you're allowed to watch the movie.
Got it.
What's your favorite movie, Drake?
My favorite movie is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse because it's rad,
That
sicko,
one-
cool.
That one is red, sicko,
It
cool.
was
That
pretty
that,
good.
that
I
was
like
my
all of
tie
those
for
movies.
first.
I do think I think Silent Voice is better, but I like both of those.
I mean,
movies.
I've never
Yeah,
seen
it
Silent
was very
Voice.
difficult.
I've never seen
What?
it before. No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very good.
Well, let me-
Spoilers for A Silent Voice.
Oh
Hold up.
no!
Don't
Hold on.
spoil it.
Don't spoil
No,
it.
I'm not
Actually,
gonna
hold on.
spoil it.
Spoiler alert! It's about a person.
Spoiler alert. It's about
Silent
like people.
Voice.
Anyway.
2016
No, but it-
film. Oh,
the
it's
reason-
one. It's the. I think I've heard of this.
It's
Yes.
an anime.
Yeah, the reason it got me, it got my number one spot was because it made me shed actual tears. It was just like, that was such a good film.
What a crybaby!
Look at,
It was satisfying.
look at how hard I can cry at this beautiful film. But yeah, that's why I got my first.
So-
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was just visually appealing, and like the score and everything. Like Spider-Verse is
Spider-Man to the
perfect.
Spider-Verse. Everything just like every single moment is so perfectly orchestrated
Yes.
throughout the entire.
I'm being a
thing.
little controversial, but Spider-Verse
Oh, no.
is not even my favorite Spider-Man movie.
What? Okay.
What is your
what
favorite
is your favorite
Spider-Man
Spider-Man movie?
Probably Homecoming.
That's fair. Homecoming is
Homecoming
like
yeah,
my
yeah.
top
or
10
Spider-Man
also.
1. Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man,
Oh,
you
the
like
first one?
Spider-Man 1 more than 2?
Yeah, I do.
Really? That's
I've
an
never-
interesting
This
take.
is
When I
interesting.
was younger, I watched 1 and 3 the most by far. It's 2 I liked, but I didn't watch it nearly as much.
Wow.
Really? Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know that about you, Grant. very well.
So I have a list
I've
of
watched like the
0%
Amazing
ratings.
Spider-Man movies more than the regular Spider-Man because those were coming out at around like the time I would be watching those type of movies.
So I have a list of all the 0% movies on Rotten Tomatoes.
All right.
Oh,
And there's
no.
about, it seems like there's probably about 20, 25 here.
All right.
And
Okay.
some surprising ones I find is Jaws: The Revenge, which is, I believe, Jaws 4.
Yeah, it's the last Jaws they
Oh,
ever
okay.
made.
By the fourth Jaws, you
Yeah.
expect it to go very low. I know.
I've heard bad things
Yeah.
about that movie. Yeah.
Mac and Me. I don't know if you guys have heard of Mac and Me.
I've
It's a
heard
pretty
it, Mac
infamous
and Me.
movie.
I didn't hear it was that bad. Jeez.
I have not
Super
heard of
Baby, Baby Geniuses 2.
That one just,
Classic.
that one just sounds.
Jesus, dude.
That one sounds like a 0%. Oh my god.
The live action version of Max Steel. Yeah, that seems like it would be pretty awful, which was a Disney XD show.
Oh
I
yeah.
watched that when I was younger.
And
yeah.
those
I
are
thought
like
it was
the only
okay.
ones you know. The rest are like kind of random.
I mean, you don't know how much obscure knowledge I keep locked in here. Go
I
ahead, hit me with.
I mean, there's what else here?
Is Cats 2019 on
Cats
there?
is not on there.
Dang it!
Wait, I thought Cats was this year.
It was
Cats
this. Oh my god!
Cats
Cats
was
was
last
20
December.
Oh,
It
okay.
came out the same day as Rise of Skywalker.
Okay.
Aha!
you red pill, blue pill, Cats, Rise of Skywalker.
I watched the Rise of Skywalker. Speaking,
Yeah.
you know what? Let's talk about Rise of Skywalker.
Awful
that's
movie, garbage.
I didn't enjoy it.
I had
I
a.
didn't
like it.
I'm
It was
the biggest Star Wars fan in the world, and I was so pained.
My
Just the whole. Except the final battle was kind of cool.
Yeah,
but
it
it
was
Final
was
Battle's
ruined
always cool.
by Raylo.
my,
And,
my opinion of it was like at first, like watching Rise of Skywalker, I was like, okay, this is all right. But watching it again, I was like, it just gets worse.
Awful.
It gets worse
Oh,
on every
yeah.
rewatch I've seen of it.
and it's so long and just goes nowhere.
You see, in my opinion, like I don't understand where Raylo even came from. Like there was no build up, like
Came
at
from
all.
nowhere. It came
Oh,
from
it's because
freaking-
they
Oh,
talked in
Twitter.
the Force Land and
The-
they
yeah.
said a couple lines of dialogue about how
Okay,
much they
I
hated
like
each
the
other.
idea of them being connected through the Force, but not
Yeah, that's cool. But like, don't do romantically. Like,
It's
no.
zero.
Every single one of their interactions was, I want to kill you, I hate you, and then all of a sudden they're like,
But-
oh, we actually are really into each other. It's like, what?
Best scene in the movie though was
We're fan, dude.
Han Solo though. I think.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
takes the spotlight
That
wherever he goes.
was-
You know,
that was
obviously.
cool.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford is a
gonna
chat. The Indiana Jones
So-
franchise
be in Indiana Jones
is
5.
so
Delicious.
good, except for 4, of course.
Okay,
Crystal Skull.
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is not that bad.
It's not that bad, no.
comparison to other failed movie sequels.
To what
like, no.
people like say it is like the most terrible
They say it's
movie
like
I've ever
a prequel.
seen.
It is not as bad.
It's not as
like,
bad as those. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Indiana Jones 5, I can't believe that they're still like doing that. Because how long ago was Crystal Skull?
2011. Let me check. I think so.
2011.
You think
What?
they're gonna do something where it's like Harrison Ford's like son and like they have like
They wouldn't do
flashbacks or
that.
something
That
like
would be
No, because they're not going to bring Shia LaBeouf back.
They're not
I'm
bringing Shia
actually
LaBeouf
wrong.
back?
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out in 2008.
2008.
Whoa.
Yep. I highly doubt they're going to bring Shia LaBeouf back. Are you kidding? I want them to, but I doubt it.
People
He's
like
coming
Shia LaBeouf,
for your
actually.
life. He's Shia LaBeouf. He's brandishing a knife. He's Shia LaBeouf. Sorry. Anytime I hear Shia LaBeouf's name, that's the thing that comes up in my head. I'm sorry, Shia LaBeouf, in some alternate reality where we're doing this exact same podcast and you're listening, I am so sorry.
No, no, it's this reality. Shia LaBeouf is listening right now. I'm calling you out right now,
obviously.
Shia LaBeouf.
Hi,
Hey,
Hi,
hey,
Shia. Hope you're having a good day. Stay hydrated.
give me your money and your will. Cool? You got that, Shia LaBeouf? Cool.
Or don't do that, Shia LaBeouf,
Speak-
because you shouldn't bend to Drake's will.
What? But I want
Yeah.
money.
Well, then do it the same way everybody else does it, without crime.
Communism? Oh.
Now, hang on a minute.
Speaking of Shia LaBeouf, have you guys seen the Transformers
Transformers.
movies? See,
Yeah.
there you go.
I've
No.
seen all of them except the latest, the
All of
night
them?
one.
Last night.
I've seen the first. I've seen the first one, Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, and
Dark
the
of the Moon.
dinosaur one.
Age of Extinction. I didn't see that one, but
Age
I
of
just know that name
Extinction.
because I saw commercials for it. I was like,
Okay.
whoa! Optimus Prime is
To
on
the
a
Dinobots.
dinosaur!
I haven't seen that many Transformers movies, mostly because it's just like, I kind of grew out of Transformers really quickly.
Yeah.
But
You're just not cool. Transformers is awesome at any age.
no, I did watch that one show though, like it was the
Robots in
CGI.
Disguise.
Robots in
I don't
Disguise.
know.
That one.
I think I watched
The
that
3D one.
Yeah.
And I did watch that one. That
Was
one
that
was
the one
like,
on the
oh, neat.
For
Transformers.
Kids channel.
I don't remember.
Probably. Who knows?
But then there was this other like spin-off show where it was like 4 other Transformers. I don't know.
Whatever.
Who knows?
That one wasn't as good, which is saying something.
When I first watched like the first Transformers movie, it was so weird because the tone is so like strange.
Yeah,
It
I
feels,
liked it, though.
It feels like they were trying to. You like the original Transformers?
I
It
was
was fun.
6 when I watched
Of
it.
course, yeah. No,
Well,
but I
you were
watched
conditioned at
it
a young
relative
age.
like a couple years ago, just because like it was over the summer. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch some Transformers movies. So I've seen
The
the
time
first
has
2, and then I got halfway through the third one, and then I just kind
Park of the Moon has a cool action scene at the end. Like the third act's pretty good, but yeah, it's kind of.
I feel like that doesn't make up for bad plot, though. You know,
Okay,
And,
it
like,
doesn't, but
I've
like
also
sometimes
seen Bumblebee.
it
okay.
does. Oh, Bumblebee's good.
I liked
Bumblebee's good.
Bumblebee.
I saw Bumblebee. Yeah, I did. The acting was a little questionable at some points, but yeah.
I will admit though, I know people
Why Hollywood should hire
don't
me.
really like the Transformers action sequences because they're too like random and bombastic, and the designs have too many like moving parts. But I liked them. I actually really like the action parts. Were the only parts that were redeemable for the original Transformers movies for me. And the Bumblebee movies action, I mean, I guess it was more clear what was happening, like in the freaking choreography, but it wasn't. I didn't feel as like fun, but I still liked it. So it was still a
Yeah.
good movie.
Got it.
Optimus's design in that movie is so good.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen that movie.
Well, just look it up. Just literally.
I mean, it flopped at the box office, so you're not
Oh.
exactly
You're not
the only
gonna-
person. That's
yeah.
seen it.
Got it.
I didn't. See
Got it.
either. I watched it over the summer during quarantine.
I actually, same. I actually didn't know that Bumblebee flopped. I thought it did okay.
Maybe it didn't fully flop, but it definitely didn't
Underperformed.
underperformed. Yeah.
Bumblebee.
Speaking of
2018.
movies during quarantine,
Yeah.
me and Drake have both watched, and Ty has seen it, but probably before quarantine. End of Ava, which is my
Yes.
third favorite movie of all time.
Very
Third.
good movie.
Well, you've mentioned your first and third. What's your second?
Well, I just know that I'm forgetting about something. Oh, Dark Knight. That's what.
Okay.
Dark Knight?
I've not
that's
seen
really good.
any of the like new Batman movies.
The new
Oh,
Batman
man.
movie.
Not the
Dark
new
Knight
Batman
came out in
movies,
2000.
Okay, new compared to like the overall like everything. I've seen the Tim
Ooh,
Burton
speaking of
Batman series.
I need
Batman.
to say my hottest take of all time that no
Oh,
one
no.
agrees
Uh-oh.
with.
Uh-oh.
Here we
Batman
go.
vs Superman is a very, very good movie.
Uh-oh.
The Ultimate Edition
Wait. What did you just say? Sorry,
Batman
my
v
mind
Superman
blocked it out.
is a very good movie. The 3-hour cut of it is
The
is very, very
3-hour
good.
cut.
3 hours.
I haven't seen that many long
What?
movies.
It's really good. I saw The Irishman on an airplane ride back from Hawaii, and it
Really?
made me extremely tired. It wasn't that bad, but it was so long. It's 3.5 hours long.
That
Longest-
cuts out most of the flight.
Yeah, exactly. Longest movie I've ever seen,
Really.
like in one sitting. Yeah.
Movie marathons.
I don't do marathons of movies like
You don't?
per day, like in one day. I do it like one night I'll watch one, and then the
yeah.
next night I'll watch the next in the series. That's what I did over quarantine for a lot of movies.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I watched 100 movies 100 days straight during quarantine.
Leading up to the release of Rise of Skywalker on Disney Plus on May the 4th, I watched one Star Wars movie leading up to that day every night, except we miscalculated, so we had to do episode 6 and Force Awakens in one night, which
Oh.
was a nice
I mean, that doesn't-
comparison. It was a nice jump to see like the difference.
Yeah,
Got it.
I remember when Force Awakens first came out, I watched episode 6 the night before. And then
See-
for episode 7, I watched episode 5 before, because episode 5 is the best one, and I just wanted to
Nice.
watch the best one.
A quick little cleanse
Yeah,
before
yeah.
Last
you dive
Jedi
in.
is also an amazing movie, by the way.
Here's controversial opinion that me and Grant have always been gunning for. Last Jedi, great movie.
I think it's
So
probably, in my opinion, the 4th best Star Wars movie.
I made a list. I
I-
have a list on my Instagram. Go follow in the description. Ring the bell. Pay the Patreon.
Like the video, all that jazz.
Ty
We don't
maybe
have
has an OnlyFans. I don't know.
I plead the fifth.
Star Wars review.
I'm not a Star Wars connoisseur, so I can't exactly voice my
Have you seen
opinion.
every Star Wars movie?
Not every Star Wars movie.
Oh my god, you
cringe! You cringe!
I just told you I'm not a Star Wars
Okay, guys,
connoisseur.
this podcast is now
Okay.
exploring the multiverse with Drake and Grant.
we're kicking Ty off the series. I feel like every single
Wow.
episode of this podcast, I cancel the series, which
Yeah.
really
You
shows
do, actually.
shows
the integrity.
Yeah, how easy the show just falls apart.
Yep.
I'm trying to look at my rankings. So the highest on my list is, I think I have it at number 5
Number 5.
because it's the first 3 movies, and then but I'm not. I think Last Jedi and Revenge of the Sith are in the same place, like in the exact. They have the exact same score. So it could be either 4th or 5th, depending on how my brain feels.
I'm in more of a Rise of Skywalker mood today.
Which ones have you
oh
not
my god.
seen then, Ty?
What
Because
do you-
have you seen all of the original trilogy?
The original trilogy, yes.
Okay, cool.
But
Prequels?
basically after that,
So basically, you've seen the original trilogy, and then you've seen. I know you said earlier that you saw 9.
Yeah.
Did you see 7 and 8?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Did you see Rogue One or Solo? I doubt
Rogue
that.
One I
You
did.
saw Rogue
Solo
One,
I
okay.
didn't.
Solo, a lot of
any of the
people
prequels.
didn't watch.
I watched Solo. It was pretty good. It was fun with a friend. I went with Cyrus. That was pretty cool. And Darth Maul showed up and he was like, I'm Darth Maul.
It's pretty rad.
Oh, that one. I did see that one.
Oh, okay, cool. So you've seen everything but the prequels and a couple of the sequels.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Not very based.
Oh my god, great.
What's some other movies? Pirates of the Caribbean, that whole franchise.
I'm not super connected to it, but I've seen them all except the newest one.
Very based.
How many have you seen, Ty?
I've seen all of them.
Epic win.
I heard the latest one wasn't even that good, so I don't think I'm missing out.
It wasn't.
It's fine.
It was like almost every other sequel out there. It's not as good as the original. Nothing really beats the original when it comes to certain things. But it was okay.
The original trilogy for
Yes.
Pirates of the Caribbean is so much fun to rewatch, especially because again
Yeah.
over quarantine I watched them a night after each other. The last in the first trilogy, so At World's End, is 3 hours long.
Yeah, I don't like that one that much.
And I really like that one, except for there's an hour of the movie they can cut out. So, if they could I felt like they were writing it and they're like, this is the last, it was going to be the last of the trilogy. This is going to be the last of the trilogy. We have to make it matter. Let's make it 3 hours long, but we only have a 2-hour plot. Well, let's just stick another hour of useless filler onto it.
On Stranger Tides is a really bad movie.
On Strange
I'm
Tides is the
surprised
worst
people
one
don't talk about
of
it.
the
It's so
entire
bad.
thing. It's so ridiculously boring and lame.
Yep.
Yep. That is what it is.
Avengers.
Okay, guys, that's the whole podcast.
No.
Okay, God, that's the whole podcast.
We
See
haven't
you
even
next
tackled
time.
Marvel yet.
Okay,
Oh,
fine.
God,
We
that's
we
Marvel?
shall discuss Marvel.
DC's
I
better
win.
than Marvel. Let's just go into it.
You're a liar. You're
I
wrong.
I went on a 3-week venture to basically just binge all of the Marvel movies.
Yep.
hmm
It was pretty good. I never
An
really.
Incredible Hulk you watched?
I
Did you watch Incredible
I-
Hulk? I have not seen
I didn't like Incredible
You
Hulk
just
that much.
saw Incredible Hulk? No one watches Incredible
Of course,
Hulk.
I saw Incredible Hulk when I was younger. When there was 4 MCU movies.
I didn't get into the MCU until after the first Avengers came out.
Oh, the first MCU movie I ever watched in theaters was Iron Man 2 in 2010.
That was right before. It's so weird to me that the first 2 Iron Man films are in the first phase.
Yeah, but I literally saw Iron Man 2 was the first one I saw, and then I watched Iron Man 1 and Incredible Hulk from Blockbuster because Blockbuster existed.
What's
Uh,
that?
And then I never saw Thor 1 until I was way older, and then I saw Captain America and Avengers. And
I was so confused in Thor 1.
I still haven't seen Thor 1 because I don't want
It's
to
fine.
watch it.
I couldn't
it's
follow the
forever.
plot sometimes. It was like, okay.
Dark World is bad. Like
I've
it's
seen Dark
worse.
World, and
I
it's
will
like
ag-
the
I will
worst
agree with
one
that.
of all
I
the
saw
MCU
Dark World in
movies.
theaters.
You wasted your money
I
on...
saw literally every single Phase 2 and Phase 3 Marvel movie in theaters.
Huh.
Actually, no, I didn't see Captain Marvel in theaters because I just did not care, and I saw Shazam instead because Shazam was a way better movie. And Zachary
Shazam-
Levi was that.
Yeah.
my screening.
Shazam was really good. Shazam was my number one DC movie, and then Aquaman came out. I enjoyed Aquaman.
You enjoyed
I'm sorry.
Aquaman? I did
No,
not.
I enjoyed
Okay.
Aquaman.
Aquaman is like one of my guilty pleasures. Like I love
Okay.
it in that way, and like it's really fun to laugh at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's a feel
And the
good
action's
movie.
great. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I agree. I can see, but I think. I mean, I love Man of Steel. I love Batman v Superman. I love all of that, and that's why Justice League Snyder Cut's coming out next year, only because of me, because of my petitioning.
Right. I remember
see.
watching Batman versus Superman in theaters with my dad, and afterwards we were kind of just like, huh. We kind of didn't enjoy it that much because
That movie and Civil War came out in the same summer, I remember, and I liked
Really?
BVS better, and I still like BVS better. And Civil War is an amazing movie.
Wow.
Civil War was really good.
Civil War is
Also,
so good.
controversial opinion, but I think Drake might agree with me. I don't know for sure. I could be
Yeah.
totally wrong. Winter Soldier is the weakest Captain America movie.
I do not agree with that, actually. The first one is the weakest one out of all of them, I'd say.
Really controversial opinion. Then the first one's my favorite Captain America.
Really?
Here we
Wait,
go.
do we have the exact opposite opinion? Wait, no, okay, never mind. I think Civil War is my favorite Captain America.
For me, I mean, Spider-Man's awesome in it. Like that was so cool.
Yeah, well, it has
But
Spider-Man in
I
it,
liked
so
it
it
when
automatically
Spider-Man
gets
showed up.
raised up to the top. That's how it works.
Right next to all the other Spider-Man films. Yeah, I liked when Spider-Man showed up because he was like under ruse, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's Spider-Man.
I remember I was in school and like people were like, "Did you see the Civil War trailer?" I'm like, "No, I didn't watch it yet because like I didn't care too much." Until people were like, "Did you?" There was like Spider-Man in it. And I was like, "What? Hold
Spider-Man
on,
showed up,
hold on, what?"
Me and Brayden were watching it with our media teacher in middle school, and he was like, "No, Spider-Man's not going to be in it." I know. I think I've already told you this, Drake, but I'm telling the
You have not
audience this.
actually. Yeah, I've not told me this yet.
Also, I'm
and my-
here. Jeez.
Well, no, I didn't think I told it to you already. My digital media teacher was like, "Spider-Man's not going to be in this," because me and Brayden were like, "Spider-Man's going to be in it because he was already confirmed for Civil War." And then my teacher was like, "I didn't see anything about Spider-Man in it." And then we watched it, and at the end, when it was like under ruse, we all started like flipping out.
By the way, what
So
the
cool.
heck does
You
underuse
just burned
mean?
that teacher.
Oh, also, multiple times in school, I've gone to the bathroom in quotation marks to watch movie trailers that are like,
Seriously?
yes,
It's
I did it with.
It's
I did
his
it with
life.
Force Awakens.
It's
I
his,
did it
it's
with
his
Force
dirty
Awakens.
little secret.
I did it with Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker.
Sometimes.
I went out all of those times to go watch
The Star Wars
trailer.
trailers, I would like hide my phone and watch the trailers like in class.
Yeah, in episode 9, I half hid
I,
my
of course,
phone.
You just
wasn't
gotta
listening
calm
to
down.
Episode 8, though, there was like a panel talking about the movie. I went and said, I need to go to the bathroom, and I ended up being in that bathroom for like 15 minutes. I was like, I was like,
Teach
I-
lunch
I-
was terrible, I
constipated.
tell
There's a
you.
little backed up in there.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I got lost for a moment.
You've been going to the school
I
for 3
accidentally
years.
went to the McDonald's bathroom instead of the school bathroom. That's my B.
Dude, oh my god, I remember being so out of it at school one day that I tried going out through the front door to go home to my bathroom. And I was like, wait a minute.
Excuse me, can I use the bathroom? Oh, sure.
I gotta use the
Exits,
bathroom.
goes out the window, and just leaves.
No, I wasn't that because I was sick and like tired, and I was just like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. I tried walking at the front door. It was just like,
Foolish.
not allowed to do that, kiddo. I'm like, oh
For the
right.
next segment on exploring multiverse with Drake and Grant,
Yeah.
I think we should talk about what
Why are
our
you trying to steal my
favorite-
position?
Because no,
Our
you're not here
favorite-
anymore, Ty.
our favorite movies that people like consider really bad. And I've already said mine is Batman vs Superman.
Favorite movie that people consider really bad. I mean, I would have said like Pirates of the Caribbean 3, but people are liking that movie more and more now. I've noticed online. So, well, first of all, of course, Last Jedi, which doesn't deserve the hate it gets. Do I have
I don't hate it, I
Batman
just
v
didn't like
Superman
it that
level
much.
movie? That's a big boy. That's a big one. Hold on, I have
Prequel.
where I'm
Like,
recording
do you-
in my room right now, and I'm just I'm just looking in my closet, which has a bunch of like DVDs and VHSs in it, and
Okay.
I'm looking.
Oh, I have this. There was this one friend I had, and they didn't like Spirited Away.
I've never
Really?
seen Spirited.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, but it's a
Spirited
Ghibli
Away
film.
is the only Ghibli film I've seen.
Ponyo is the only Ghibli film I've seen.
Dude,
Ponyo.
I have
Imagine
I
watching
have the
Ponyo.
Japanese. I have the Japanese DVD for Ponyo sitting on a shelf outside my room right now. It's waiting for me. It's waiting for me to get a CD player.
all of the movies that were like underrated back then are no longer really underrated. Like specifically, my little trifecta of Megamind, Rango, and Road to El Dorado. I was watching those
Road
for
to El Dorado.
ages, and I thought they were
That's
so good, and everyone was like,
movie.
"No, they're not Disney. You've never seen any of them?"
Stop to be-
Wait, repeat the other ones. I just heard El Dorado.
Megamind, Rango, Road to El
Oh, I
Dorado.
love Megamind. I hate
Yeah,
Rango.
Megamind.
You hate
Hate
cringe.
Get out of my
I don't
podcast.
James,
enjoy Rango. I find
that's
it very
it.
boring.
Shut down this podcast right now. Rango is
Megamind
so
though
good.
is one of the best animated.
When was the
movies
last
of all
time you watched Rango?
when it released in theaters.
Oh, you gotta
I hated
rewatch
it,
it.
and
You
I-
gotta
I
rewatch it,
walked
man.
out of the theater
You-
when I was younger.
What? I've never walked
They're
out of
the
a
only
movie
movies
before.
I've ever walked out of when I was like 6 or 7.
You
I
gotta
literally
rewatch it. It's so good.
Oh no.
It is really good. Oh my god, movie theaters.
There's a suggestion, Grant, for you because you were looking for movies to watch. Rewatch Rango. Because
Movie
it's
theater
really good.
stories, like I mentioned earlier, Zachary Levi coming into the movie theater when I was watching Shazam. For the audience that doesn't know, he plays Shazam.
I mean, I just guessed that. I didn't
Yeah,
even know.
I was gonna guess that's probably
Wait,
the
like-
actor.
Like
Yeah.
Shazam or Kid Shazam?
Shazam.
Shazam. Okay.
Also, the
Shazam,
Wizard
Shazam.
Shazam.
Captain
or-
Marvel.
Shut up.
Shazam.
Shut up.
Got it.
The original Captain Marvel, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
I watched Captain Marvel.
Not
It
a good
was-
movie. It's really not a good movie.
It
But,
was-
but woman
was-
power.
Remember when they made Wonder Woman's a good woman power
Well,
movie? How about
Wonder
that?
Woman's a good. There
Yeah.
you go. See, that's,
Wonder Woman was really good. Yeah.
You'll say like Captain Marvel's bad, and people will be like, "Wow, you're just sexist." But like, no, there are the good movies out there that have women superheroes. But I guess those just don't count.
Well, do you guys
Also,
want to
the
watch?
issue is they make it out of the most boring women superheroes. Like you could make like the new gods for DC with like these god tier people, and then they make freaking Black Widow. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't want to watch a movie about
Black Widow would have been a lot better if it was made before Endgame. You know, before
Totally.
she died.
Probably.
No spoilers
better
because it's told
plan.
by now. I don't care.
It
Every
is
single
too
person in the world
good.
has seen it by now.
Probably.
What what percent of the population do you think has seen Endgame / Infinity War?
Out of like all 7.5
Everyone in the
humans?
world, 10%, less than 10%.
Yeah, but I still think that's just incredible. Actually,
I say like at most 12.
Yeah.
Um,
you're right. It's just us three and like
12%.
maybe a few people at our school.
12% of 7.5 billion.
What's your guys'
Um,
like biggest reaction in a movie theater? Like at a certain thing that happened.
Ooh, it was probably at one of the new Star Wars movies. Probably when Han Solo died in Episode 7.
Yeah, that was a pretty
That
big one. I remember when Yoda showed up in Last Jedi.
That was pretty. That was pretty.
I really freaked out. But I have to admit, when Cap got Mjolnir, I
Oh,
flipped it.
that
Yes.
that was so
That,
good.
that's
Dude, you
that
just saw it.
one.
I knew it was gonna happen in the movie too. Like I could just predict it in my mind. I was like,
I
they
did.
gotta do it. This is gonna be the last chance that they can
the
do it.
last chance.
And I'm like, and then when the thing starts lifting, I'm like, oh, and then he grabs it. And Avengers Assemble a few seconds later.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
amazing.
Yes.
In my mind while I was watching that scene, I'm like, there's gonna be something that because it felt too good to be true. Okay, I felt like there was gonna be something that was gonna stop the big fight with every single superhero guy to happen. It just didn't. It just went. The fight happened, and it was so cool.
What do you think would have happened?
No, I don't know.
Like,
It's just
quick gag where something shows up and it's like, "Hey, people!"
Yeah,
and then the fight
okay.
starts.
So you know how in
Really?
like Infinity War, like a bunch of them get like split up or whatever, and the big fight is only like 5 of them. It felt like that was
since this is relevant news right now, how do you feel about Spider-Man 3 being all about the multiverse and Spider-Verse?
It probably 99% will, because they're getting all the old actors from the old movies.
Yeah.
That
Dude.
is gonna create such a big reaction from people.
Do you think they'll introduce live-action Miles Morales?
Live action?
That'll
No,
be interesting.
they might just leave that to Spider-Verse to do
Spider-Verse,
its own thing.
yeah.
The
Speaking
exaggerated
of sequel, speaking of the sequel to Spider-Verse, was it 2 years ago or last year? Anyway, I attended a Gnomon summer class. Gnomon is a place where they do like
Animation
visual
stuff.
animation stuff and like creating things for like games and movies. And there was this panel for the director of Into the
I know
Spider.
it's not Phil Lord and Chris Miller. They're the producers. Different guy.
Yeah, and my brother, he he asked me, it's like, "Hey Ty, remember at the end of the movie with the spider guy? Who was that?"
Spider-Man
And then
2099,
I went-
yeah.
Spider-Man
Yeah,
2099.
I went Spider-Man 2099, and he's like, "Cool, thanks." And he asks for the question microphone, and I'm like, "Wait, what? What's about to happen?" And he stands up. And he goes, "So anyway, at the end of the movie, when Spider-Man 2099 says something about, the multiverse and like time travel and stuff, does that mean there's going to be a sequel?" And the director went, "I'm not allowed to say anything about that."
I mean, we already
Also,
knew there was
They
going to be a
confirmed
sequel.
that,
They confirmed that there's gonna be,
Japanese
like-
Spider-Man is going to be in Spider-Verse too.
Really? Like the
Oh, that's-
Yeah.
like
that's
the
gonna be
live action
Spider-Man.
one?
Wait.
The live action one is going to be animated in it. Yeah,
Oh,
he's going to be a
nice.
character.
Ooh.
That's
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be cool.
fun.
Wait, like you mean like animated as in season finale of Gumball animated, or
No,
like
he's going to be
Actually,
Spider-Verse style animated.
Okay.
Just
that'll be cool.
do you think there's gonna be like a live action character in Spider-Verse 2?
no.
Do you think that could
0%
happen?
chance.
No,
Even
I
if
hope not.
even if Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield show up in it, they're going to be animated.
You're
Guaranteed.
right.
Animated Tobey Maguire. I'm gonna enjoy watching that.
I mean,
They
Oh, it
should've
really
They should have just
sucks.
made Peter B. Parker.
yeah,
Tobey Maguire.
technically, he was like kind of supposed to be
matches
because they're
up
like
so
the
much,
story.
yeah.
They have the exact same story. It's just
Yeah,
that
like,
like,
maybe
they
they'll
look.
They
do a
literally
gag about
modeled
that.
Mary Jane the same. Too.
Yeah.
All of the scenes too, like the upside down kissing and the car crash thing.
Right.
Yeah, in the train, they literally show him pulling the train.
Yeah, yeah.
in
Oh
All
Spider-Man.
yeah, in the
events in the
montage at
original
the beginning.
Pretty based.
Pretty epic.
I
Base,
can't believe you haven't seen any of the Dark Knight trilogy, Drake. What's
I
wrong
have
with
not.
you?
I am. I'm so okay. So how's the Dark Knight? Is that like the second movie, right?
Yeah, Batman Begins is the first one.
Batman Begins. Is that the one? Is that the one
You
with
think Batman?
It's Scarecrow.
Scarecrow? Okay, that's a weird one to start on. No one talks about that movie.
Well, it's Scarecrow and Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, but whatever.
Don't you mean Raj Al Ghul or what? Nah, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm sorry.
Or you could say Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's
Or
al
like
Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul, and then he's kind
Raj
of
Al
like
Ghul or something.
he doesn't appear in all of them, but he's kind of like the villain. That's like the through line of the trilogy.
But
And
everyone,
like hiding.
Obviously, Joker and Two Face in the second one.
everyone just
And then-
everyone
yeah,
thinks
third
of Dark Knight as like the first
Hey.
movie.
And then third one, I know Batman.
Oh, yes, you know.
And then Bane is in the third
Then
one. I
Bane's
saw
in the
Dark
third
Knight
one.
Rises in theaters. It was amazing.
When Bane like broke Batman's back, I'm like, cool. So the movie's over, right?
the movie is. Fun.
I love
That's
the
how
scene where he crawls out
like-
of the well. Batman, where he has to get out of the massive well. Wait, have you both seen it?
Yeah,
No, I told.
Or no? Yeah, or I mean,
no,
have you seen it? Yeah,
yeah, I've seen it.
yeah. And he like crawls out, and he's like, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh.
It's just, dude, that was your spine, bro.
Yeah,
You need that. Like, you don't recover from that quickly.
How
I'm sorry.
how does he recover from that? Because I already knew that happens because
he literally is just in this well for like 6 months. Yeah,
It's just plot armor. Yeah, 6 months to heal a broken spine. No, that's not gonna happen.
It's called he's paralyzed forever.
Yeah.
That's how Batman Beyond the animated show has,
Listen.
because it's in like the wheelchair or whatever.
he's not in the wheelchair for the entirety.
Yeah,
of
I
Batman
know,
Beyond.
I know, but it's a funny joke. Okay, Grant.
Um,
Okay, Grant.
I watched you know how Death Battle
Yeah.
they do like character bios and stuff before the characters brutally kill each other.
Yeah.
I saw their thing for the backstory. That's what it's called for Batwoman,
Mm-hmm.
and she was also paralyzed and placed in a chair, but this time she stayed paralyzed.
You mean Batgirl?
Batgirl, my bad.
Yeah.
Woman did the same
There's
thing.
two completely different.
There are
characters.
two different characters.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That one's
I
on
know.
me.
You can't
Um,
do this to me. Do you want to know how much I sacrifice?
But yeah, I just, and then she gets back
Yeah,
up
Oracle.
later with like enhancements and stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, Oracle, and I'm
Later,
like,
she just gets healed. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Death
just
Battle,
retcon, but,
as a child,
whatever.
Death Battle was like gospel. If one character beat another in a Death Battle, that was it. They were stronger.
That was
That's
the
just
argument.
how it
Yeah,
is.
that was it.
Spider-Man
that was-
beats Batman. That's how it works, because Death Battle said so.
Death Battle says so.
I mean,
Dude,
I
Mario
also
versus
say
Spider-Man.
so.
Sonic,
but-
though, they've made two different death battles with two different results.
People sleep on the spider sense because it's just like danger is coming, time to dodge.
It's quite
just-
literally
I have a-
just.
I have a
dodge
spider
everything.
sense when it comes to what Smash characters are getting announced, and I got it right with Steve. And this Thursday,
You
they're
guys have
announcing-
one character. Congratulations, you did it.
If it,
They're announcing Jonesy at the Game Awards. By the
No,
way.
they're
It's
not.
not
They're
going
not
to be
announcing
Jonesy.
Fortnite
It's
Jonesy.
not.
No, they're not.
I will
No.
literally rewind time and
Thank you, Ty.
uninvent the Smash Bros. Series
You
just to
guys-
prevent Jonesy from getting released.
We're filming this in advance of the Game Awards, so I know you guys right now are going, "Wow, he was right about that. I can't believe
You
it."
are not doing
no.
that.
Okay, this episode is being released the day after Game Awards, so you guys will know. You guys will be listening to this, and you'll be like, "Ah,
Yeah,
yes,
right.
it was such a great moment when Fortnite Jonesy was gonna get in Smash, but then Bandana
Oh my
Waddle
God.
smashed into the
Stabbed
camera and killed Fortnite Jonesy. It was like, I'm here," and then everyone was like,
I-
"Perfect, amazing."
I have a
Bandana
friend.
Waddle Dee doesn't have a mouth.
I have a friend who's they want Bandana Waddle Dee in so badly.
It's me.
Like,
Your friend is named Drake.
No,
yeah.
your friend is named Drake Maris.
No,
like, yeah.
another friend.
No, not possible.
You have another
His-
friend that likes Kirby? That's kind of
Well,
impossible.
hold
I
on.
have like
How do I not
I'm
know this
getting-
person?
no, you do know this person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who
But
is
yeah,
it? Just tell me.
Nico.
Oh wait, Nico is a Kirby fan? Yo, what? That's
You
base.
didn't know this?
I didn't know. He's
Wow.
never said anything. Us Kirby fans are very reclusive. Okay.
I guess since we're talking about video games, we can talk about video game movies.
You're
can
that's a
talk
good
about video game
transition.
Mortal
movies.
Kombat
So-
is good.
The FNAF movie coming out
So
soon.
the
am I
fun that,
right?
let's go. I will act. I'm unironically hoping that's like a really
Tom
good
Hanks
movie.
says purple guy.
I hope it's good. Oh my god.
Taya, you should
Do
be
you th-
Purple Guy. Do your best Purple Guy impression right now.
Just screaming in the spring lock suit.
Yeah, I'm not exactly
No.
sure what I can do there.
Do you not
I'll be
know
Henry, though.
his voice, bro? No, okay, their voice. They're both like. Purple Guy is like British or something.
Connection terminated.
He's
No, he isn't. Shut up.
Yeah, he is.
isn't.
He's spoken only a few
British
lines in the
person.
series. And oh yeah. He's no British guy. Purple Guy. It was code the whole time. Imagine being British. I'm sorry.
I have
Video
a few
game-
friends who can imagine that.
No, you don't.
Uh,
You're a liar.
yes,
Yeah,
I
you.
back when you lived in Canada, I bet there was a lot of Brits there.
Yeah, Ty when he went from Canada.
Yeah.
I've been to Canada. This is
No,
not
you
unknown
you
knowledge.
came from Canada. Yes, we all know
Just
this.
because
What do you think? What do you think happened? Somebody chopped down a tree and I was inside it.
Yes.
Like it Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh god.
Okay,
You know
so
when they're
yeah. Canada and Britain are connected by a land bridge over the Atlantic, okay? We all know this.
Now hang on a second.
That's how you know all your
Ty-
British friends as they walked
I is
over.
actually a freaking Alvin and the Chipmunk. He's the fourth member.
He's the chip.
I'm not.
To think of it,
What about
Grant,
my
Grant,
voice
Grant, have
scream
you seen have you seen Alvin and the Chipmunks and Ty in the same room together? I don't think you
Nope.
have. Nope, it's got him.
It's a conspiracy.
There are like
Doesn't
5
doesn't Simon
Chipmunks
look
movies.
Scott the Woz?
Simon does not look like Scott the Woz.
Simon the Chipmunk.
Simon the Chipmunk does not look like famous YouTuber Scott the Woz. Wozniak Scott. Is his name actually just Scott Wozniak?
Yes,
Who has their last name as Wozniak?
the co-creator of Apple.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
What kind of weirdo would have that?
Wait, Scott the Woz is the Apple Man? Oh my god.
No.
Ocean Man.
Take me by the hand. lead me
You
to
guys,
the land.
there were rumors. Back to video game movies. There was a rumor of like the Minecraft movie or something, right?
That got canceled. Supposedly.
it got canceled.
Yes,
Wait, it got
Okay.
canceled? I thought it
Apparently,
was supposed to come out in 2022.
nope. I've heard it got canceled.
Really?
I could be.
Where did you hear it from?
Freaking, I don't remember, bro. It's been so
YouTuber?
long. Probably some YouTuber, but again, don't
I mean,
trust
it
me.
probably got canceled. It was
Don't
gonna be
tr-
awful.
I
That's
heard
true.
like apparently like the plot was like, oh, these kids they get trapped into Minecraft land and they have to stop the Ender Dragon from taking over.
Yeah, but you know how easy
And
it
it's
is to beat Minecraft.
It's not Steven Alex.
you know
Ow.
how easy it is to like just
Make a
make
Minecraft
make a Minecraft movie. They have all the lore there already. You just Matt Pat
Yeah.
solved
Just
the
have
lore.
Matt Pat solve
Matt
the
Pat
lore.
solved the lore. Okay.
Dude, I hope when this video comes out, Matt Pat releases another theory, and then we can like tag it or something. That'd be
No,
very
I'm
funny.
not tagging Matt. I'm not tagging Matt Pat in it
It'll
because
probably be either
Affiliate
Among Us
links.
he
or
literally
Minecraft.
he made $3 million and then he gave none of it to me. I don't get what's the deal.
Oh my god.
I have not seen
Yeah.
that many video game movies. I will admit.
Me
I've
either.
seen
No.
Mortal Kombat. I've seen Sonic. I've seen
Besides, I've seen
Sonic.
Sonic. Sonic is a good movie.
Oh my-
Pixels. I
Sonic.
guess Pixels count.
Pixels is an Atari
Pixels.
movie.
Pixels was weird.
What are
I
some
can't
other,
stand
I
it.
remember
video game movies.
I
What's some
saw Pixels with some of
I
my
have
some of
not
my
seen
boys.
Street Fighter.
Did I see it with
Oh.
Cooper? I think I did.
I saw Sonic with the boys. Right?
Yes, hey, and we
The-
didn't
the
go
movie-
with Grant.
I saw Wreck-It Ralph 1 and 2.
The movie theater experience was
The
very
movie
nice.
experience. Okay. So
My seat
let's
was
tell
up
the
front.
story. Let's tell the
was
story of
perfect.
our Sonic movie experience. Okay, so basically,
You go.
at the theater, I got like a huge group. I was with like 10 people, I think it was, and basically
You
what happened
summoned the
was is
cavalry.
that
I was
like
with a better group, by the way.
you were with like
with
4
your
people.
Yeah,
Please shut-
you were
shut up.
alone.
I was not alone. I was with Cooper, Braden, and Sebastian.
Shut up.
You could have
Shut
gone with us anyway.
I could have, but I didn't.
Could have, but you're a loser. Basically, what happened was is that I was just gonna get tickets there, but I didn't realize how the Sonic movie was literally filling up like as fast as like freaking Endgame. So quickly, I had to. I was like, okay, so I can either buy only front row seat tickets, which I just assumed it was gonna be the stupid front row seat tickets that are like you have to literally bend your neck up on 90 degrees to see the movie screen. So I was like, there's no way I want to do that. So I just got them all scattered about. When we showed up, some of my friends were like, hey, why there's the seats in the front are still open. Why don't we just go there and take the seats? I had already bought all the tickets for everyone. They gave me the money. And
gave
so I was
them-
like, oh,
yeah.
are you sure no one's going to sit up in the front seats? And are you sure you want the front seats? They're like, yeah, we want to sit next to each other. And I was like, okay. So we went up in the front, and it was actually good front seats, as in, like, the screen was a moderate distance away. And I was like, okay, this is going to be fine. But, of course, the movie theater was actually, like, basically full.
They were selling tickets as the movie started, which
Yeah.
was like, huh.
Yeah, like, we were, like, 15 minutes in the movie, and then people started showing up to the front seats, being like, hey, this is my seat. And we're just like, oh, we didn't know. What? We didn't. So,
Yeah, I was very confused. I was like, wait, what?
So I just-
Why are
I-
you here?
we just had to keep on, like, as people showed up in the front seats, we had to actually move to our actual spots. But, I was the one who bought the tickets, so I was the only one who knew what seats were available. And remember, they were scattered everywhere. So people would have to, like, figure it out by, like, standing on the sides and looking for an empty seat. And I feel bad for them. I knew where my seat was, because,
All 4 of us were in the massive recliners, and we were like, and when they were like, meow, everyone in the theater said it with us. It was amazing.
No, our theater
It
did not
literally
say it.
before
It was,
we yelled out,
It was sad.
we all yelled out, everyone say meow, and then it went meow,
That's pretty
and I have
cool.
it recorded on my phone. In
You
fact,
do?
maybe I'll send it to you so you can
Send
play
it
it in
to
the
me
podcast.
so I can put it in. That'd be. I can add that in.
Quick pause.
Quick pause. Go.
All right. There we
Epic
go.
win.
I hope you enjoyed that very
That
funny
pause
part.
was Sonic Speed.
The Sonic Speed. I do have one last detail of the story. Okay, so one of my friends. Oh wait, no, we had him on Gael from like a couple episodes ago. He was with us, and
Army man.
he bought a front row seat because I bought for everyone except him. He already got a ticket in the front row, and Ty just happened to be sitting in that one. So Gael, he didn't even get to sit in his own seat. He had to find one of my seats, and Ty was the only one who got to sit up in the front row and didn't have to move the whole time. He just
pulled
happened
the ultimate divination wizard BS.
And Ty, I remember I sat in your seat, and then you said move one over. I was like, okay, and
yeah, because I knew, Drake.
no.
I knew that seat would be taken, so I had to sacrifice you down the pit. It had to be done.
I'm actually in pain
sorry.
right now. You don't even understand.
I'm
And
so
that was
sorry.
like the last movie I saw in theaters. I'm pretty sure.
Last movie I saw in theaters was
Same here.
Tenet.
Never even heard of
I
it.
In
wasn't-
August. It was pretty good, but not the
Oh,
best.
that's right, because
Christopher Nolan movie.
you went out of state to see that, didn't you?
Yeah. Not to see it, but I was already out of state and I wanted to
You
see it
mu-
badly.
Might as well.
Got it.
Just to go
Yeah.
see it. Yeah.
And it was cool, like getting to go in a movie theater, and it was super safe. Like honestly, they should open it. It was super safe. Everything was sanitized down, and you had to wear a mask the whole time. So I
Like
was cool.
literally, if they just do every other seat, it's pretty good. I think it would be pretty good.
Yeah,
No, I
there was
feel like-
literally 3 other people in the theater with me, and they were way. I barely saw them. They were way behind me.
Nah, I don't.
Movie
I still don't
theaters
feel
are dying
comfortable.
though, which feel
That's true.
Man, it's just what was it? It's Warner Brothers that's going all digital next year. I mean, not
Yeah,
all
with
digital.
HBO.
It's a simultaneous release of
And
theaters.
Wonder Woman
and
1984 is coming out.
You guys
on
want to watch
Netflix.
84 together?
We-
Like,
we
I'm gonna
could.
watch it with my parents.
Oh,
okay.
I might watch it
Alright.
with Ty. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'll watch
Yeah.
Godzilla vs Kong with you.
Epic win.
Okay.
I'm so.
That one's coming out soon?
It's gonna come out on HBO in like May.
Oh, neat.
It was gonna come out this year, but everything got ruined.
Right.
It would have come out in November. Yeah.
I need to watch that one.
I would also have
because,
Venom 2.
Yeah, Kong.
Venom. We got to see that together.
Venom 2, let's go. I miss being with people. I miss watching movies with people in the theater, like the Sonic movie. We're all gang up and be like, haha, what a great time. I have a photo of that. Memories.
Oh, wait, you should throw that- no,
I can throw
send-
in the picture. I can throw in the
You-
picture. I can send it to
Well,
you.
Another quick break.
no.
Let's go. Okay, guys.
No, no,
Sonic
no.
Speed break right
what
now.
Sounds
what I mean is,
Yeah.
Drake, remember how the yearbook interviewed us, right? They need
Yeah.
pictures of people.
Oh,
Oh,
brother.
yeah.
Send that to them.
Also,
yeah.
okay,
Let's
so
do a little side right now.
update.
What
We
was the
finished
yearbook interview?
We finished the yearbook interview.
Oh,
What was it?
it wasn't
What'd they
really an interview.
Okay.
What happened?
They
What
just sent us a
happened was-
doc of like all the
Yeah,
stuff.
they sent us a screenshot of like notes,
Okay.
and it was honestly just a list of questions, and it was like, hey, here's some questions. Answer
me
them
actually
in a Google Doc and
get
like
up a
send
couple
them.
of the questions.
Wait, so you guys are 100% going to be in the yearbook?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. This.
Yeah.
They're desperate. I'll admit the yearbook is desperate right now
Of
for
course
anything.
they're desperate. They have Zoom screens.
Yeah. Let's see. Name your podcast. Whatever. When did you start? What inspired you to start one? What streaming platform do you use for a podcast? Did we answer that one?
It's just YouTube. You guys just use YouTube.
No, but I don't remember.
This is a
answering
little
that one. Did we
behind the
answer that one?
scenes
Hold on.
with Grant and Drake.
Behind the scenes, and also maybe Ty, but whatever.
here.
He's kind of
As our special guest.
special
today.
guest star. Ty.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna have to update the thumbnail to have Grant as the Grant
Yeah.
replacing.
No, that's for April. That's the April Fool's Day episode.
Oh,
It's gonna be me and Cooper hosting it and
Shut
interviewing you guys,
I mean,
I actually like that idea.
right?
that'd be
I
pretty
like
funny.
that
That'd
idea.
be pretty good.
It's journeying the Omniverse with Grant and Cooper.
That'd be pretty funny. I mean, I also
Okay,
have to do.
we can do
I
that.
haven't announced. If you're this far into the podcast, then you've earned it. Okay, cool. So starting like
All right.
sometime in January, I'm gonna be uploading daily for like 100 days. It's just like a fun little thing to do because I'm
Hopefully he does.
super bored.
You're not gonna.
If I
do
don't,
that.
then
I'm kidding.
that's unfortunate. But I'm gonna get
He's
with
gonna
the
do it.
boys as safe as possible. If we
breaking the
infect
law.
each other, I'm gonna kill them.
Getting
I'm gonna
COVID
I'm gonna-
challenge.
Getting COVID. We just cough on each other for 10 minutes
Stop.
straight.
No,
Testing
no.
the limits
Remember,
of COVID.
Testing the limits.
No, they're coming out with a vaccine, so hopefully we'll actually just be able
Oh,
to
we
do
should
that.
do as an
normally.
episode of it. You know those things that's like that straw that can like drink like dirty water and it turns it
Yeah.
into clean water?
We should
We should do that and test it.
drink each other's what, spit? What's the plan here?
No, like you go to like a gutter. You can, like,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
You know, that'd be pretty funny. We have
I'm
we have,
not doing that.
out and urine.
we have to at least match the level of Unis Honest content, okay?
Obviously.
Cooking with
Sex toys.
with words.
Are we allowed to say that? Yo, don't try to.
Demonetized.
Yo, hey, YouTube. Yo, YouTube. I'm just a guy. I'm just a lonely.
I
little
already
guy.
have
Are
this
you
listed.
able to monetize your channel?
I don't think so. You have to have like at least 1K
Mine-
subs, I thought.
Does your podcast evolve into this most of the time?
Also, yeah, I already have my videos listed as not for kids.
I already have
so-
mine. Well, because I just do
Yeah.
that for everything. Because I don't think they are. They're for the radical teenagers out there, like us. We're relatable.
You're not
and
really
cool.
a teenager anymore,
Yeah.
Drake. You're rapidly becoming an adult.
That's the
before
whole
any of us-
point of
When's
the
your
100
birthday?
days thing.
Unfortunate
My
truth.
birthday.
My birthday?
Your birthday. Oh.
My birthday is September 9th.
Oh, by the
Okay.
way, I am older than Ty. I think Grant, are you older than Ty?
Yeah.
A
All of us
lot
are.
of people happen
Why
to
are
be
you
older than me,
Ty? Why is your voice
Even
so
though-
deep? I just realized
even
it.
though
Wait
my
a second.
height and
Hold on.
maturity outlast.
Oh yeah. Also, for all
Ty,
the
I'm
like
people,
basically as tall
husband
as you.
Ty is scorched.
What?
Ty,
Stop.
No,
Stop.
I'm
Don't-
literally
no.
like at probably less than an inch shorter than you.
Yeah, well, you're still shorter than me.
The gap
so
is shortening, is what I'm
take
saying.
it.
There could be a point
Hey,
where
it
I'm
is not.
taller than you.
I'm
There
like,
will not be.
I'm like
I will
3
make
foot
sure
five.
of it.
Grant's 3'5". How's the weather down there, Grant?
I have my own climate zone now.
the Grant zone.
The Grant zone. Grant zone. Get it? It's AutoZone, except it's Grant. Get it? It's.
Yes,
I wouldn't
I
expect
understand.
simpletons like you to
Stop-
understand my comedy.
Stop
Canadians,
explaining the
like-
joke.
Have you heard of
It's bad.
O'Reilly's before?
O'Reilly. Okay.
Auto parts.
Ow.
Are you guys gonna have like an episode with all your guests that you've ever had on it?
That would be fun. You know, that would be
That
pretty
would
fun.
be. It'd be interesting. I mean, to have,
When's
like,
the
a
1 year?
bunch of-
When's the 1 year mark of the podcast?
No,
Oh my god!
It's in a while.
That's
actually.
not for a while.
It's not for a
yeah.
while.
We're only
When you're
on
13.
episode what 13? Like that
13.
would be episode like
Oh, this is
52.
the
right?
unlucky episode. No, it's why Grant's here. I get it now.
Have you
Ah.
guys actually been consistent
What?
every week?
Yeah,
We've missed.
every week.
We've
Okay,
missed.
okay, there,
2
we have
weeks
missed a few.
because we
but
recorded for 1 week, but then we decided to not upload
Yeah.
that until later.
That's
Okay.
because it was the
was the funny
making
thing.
of
It's
the
the making
lyrics
Of
for
the lyrics
the 10
for
Bro
the 10 Bro
Commandments. Which
Commandments,
speaking
but we
of,
haven't even
when-
begun working on that. Yeah, okay, you made the
Yeah.
storyboard for it, but we have
I made this-
no
I made the
idea what to do
animatic
next.
for it,
We'll
but that's-
admit.
You guys should ask ASB to promote this though.
Promote our whole
podcast.
Look, if you want,
I mean,
to
they're
put this on
putting-
GMJP, if they're putting it in the
Dude,
yearbook,
oh my god, Grant, let's
Well,
put this on
I'm not.
GMGV.
I don't think we're able to. I think
cringe.
Life wouldn't let us.
Actually,
I don't think he let us.
I'd have to somehow.
Okay.
You
I'd have to
like, a
actually
teacher that's
go to
teaching
the
it.
ASB, and then but then I'd have to get this podcast approved for school.
Exactly,
and that's not
exactly.
fun.
You'd
That's
have
not
to.
fun.
Yeah.
Regulations are so like BS. Okay, like why can
God.
I not say?
Why can't we just devolve into anarchy already?
What if I watch this? I'm gonna make this immediately. I already said sex toys earlier. There's nothing more I can do to make it not
Yeah.
acceptable for school. How to make the ASB fear you in one word? Sex.
Oh god, stop that.
Do you
My
think the
ears.
yearbook is listening to this? Like, do they even know what they're getting themselves into?
No,
Okay.
no, they don't
So-
listen to our episodes
No, they-
because
okay,
You
the
guys said
information
I
that we
would
put
get
on the.
I would get my own section of the episode to talk about Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can I start that right now?
How long is it? Because we're
how long
53
is it?
minutes
We're
in.
53 minutes in.
Let's just say this might be your longest podcast.
Oh my god.
And then Grant proceeded to talk about the Star Wars prequel trilogy lore for 25 minutes. If you want to listen to that, you can go over to Ty's podcast, or in the future, I'll be compiling the entirety of the Star Wars lore according to Grant. Now back to your regularly scheduled podcast.
And that is the end of Revenge of the Sith. and
Oh
the
my
end of the prequels.
god. Oh
Thank
my
you.
God.
Next
Thank
time
you,
I'm on
Grant.
the show, I will continue with the
What
original
time
trilogy.
were we at? What time were we at before
We're at
this?
118. We were
You
at
can-
56.
Oh
when this-
my God. Okay, I'm
You guys
gonna.
can cut that out if you want. I just wanted to do that for fun.
I might have like just a separate video of just that. Just that.
No, just wait until the next episode that I do
You're
it,
right.
so then
I'll
you can
keep
have like.
I'll
Okay, keep it in. Whatever.
I will. I might not keep it in because it's a lot. But I'll see.
Anyway, movies.
But let. Well, we
Yeah,
kind of have to end the
movies.
podcast now.
I
Yeah.
did it. I did the longest episode. That was my goal.
That's it. You did. Congratulations. Now my brain is. My microphone.
Good job.
Oh no.
So I'm on. I'm a guest next week too, right? Next 5 weeks in a row.
Who knows?
No.
You're being removed from the list forever, Grant. You're a lame loser. That's just.
Yeah, I made a bad impression.
Speaking of the list,
You
if you
made
wanna,
it.
speaking of the list, if you want to be on the list, make sure you join the Discord and tell us so, or comment if you don't want to join the Discord, and then we can work
Well,
something out.
that's it for today's episode of Discussing the Universe with Drake.
And Ty,
And me.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Grant.
Yeah, exactly. See you, Grant too.
good job.
We'll see you next time, where Grant says the entirety of the rest of the lore for 30 minutes.
Next time, Grant, he will do that. So yeah, see you all next week.
Goodbye.